Welcome back, everyone. It's the Cosmic Awakening, and today's timeless pick a card is what you need to know right now. We have three options. We have option 1, amethyst, option 2, blue chalcedony, and option 3, the diamond. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it later, and share this video with someone you feel may need this message. I have Patreon going for extra content as well as TikTok. So information for that is in the description box. Take another deep breath. Exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome everyone. If you chose pile 1 with the amethyst, this is your reading. Okay, so the number 4 may be significant to you. So there could be two things going on here. One, you're either structuring your life right now, working hard, doing a lot of scut work, a lot of paperwork, a lot of boring work, possibly for those who don't like paperwork or, I don't know, Excel spreadsheets, stuff like that, or organizing the home. So whether you're into it or not, you're maybe doing this kind of work, or you are being called to do it. You're being nudged to do it. If not, if you haven't been feeling the need to do this or the will to do this, this is Spirit nudging you right now in this pick a card reading. But amethyst, so why does all this structuring need to take place, or why is it taking place in your life right now? So if there is a need for something like this, it's because there are some form of toxic thought patterns or behaviors, or just something that you're doing in your life that is not conducive to the flow, right? To things flowing to you, from you, in a way that seems easy and effortless, right? And so the need to create these structures and this discipline or this organization or whatever it is that you need to do is so that things can flow better. Now, with amethyst being here, this is pointing me out to one thing. I'm going to speak of that one thing. And this came up in yesterday's pick a card as well, or one of the recent ones, where you could be having a need to detox from some kind of substance or codependent relationship or toxic thinking patterns or self-sabotage, that kind of thing. It could be substance abuse, it could be any addiction that keeps you from feeling at ease and connected to your life in general, and wanting to really push things forward and feeling motivated. Whatever is in the way of that is something that you need to structure yourself to the point where you can get rid of it, okay? It seems like these unconscious habits are coming to the surface for you right now, and old patterns here that are needing to be released as well. If you are struggling with this, and if you're into crystals, then amethyst is a good crystal for you to get rid of old patterns of behavior or thought patterns, or that you need to release here, okay? Even if these are unconscious things, but you're bothered and you don't quite understand why you're bothered, amethyst will help you with that as well. Now, amethyst is also really good for dreams, to have on your bedside table for your dreams, to get clearer dreams, to activate the third eye chakra, to get clearer visions while you are in sleep time. Not to mention that it has that color, the purple. It could even have those tones of lavender, which is very relaxing. It's chromotherapy, looking at relaxing colors before you go to bed, inhaling lavender to calm down, or something like, these lavenderish colors. And you can get amethyst in lavender, and you can get darker amethyst as well. So I'm seeing some form of mental or overload going on for you, and you may be a little bit in autopilot, where you could be doing these things that you've always done in a certain way, but there's something with this that is outdated. It's not sitting well with you anymore, and it's not even working for you the way it used to. So you may want to look into new ways to either detox or get organized, or there's something different here when it comes to your routines that you may need to change around, either because whatever you started was a decade ago and it's no longer working for you, or whether this is just something that it's a routine and it worked for however amount of time, but now it's just a little bit, it needs an update is what I'm seeing here as well. And there's something about familiarity and surrendering to the familiar. So there needs to be an examination of your habits, because there is a comfort zone here that needs to be broken away from in some way. Because, yeah, as I was saying, these things are not working for you the way they used to. So you need a new routine here. Maybe the small and simple shift in your routine, that will make a big difference then. Okay. So whatever that means for you, you guys got the Destroyer. Yeah, this again is saying that you need to really bring down old templates, bring down old habits, because they are no longer supporting you. You are no longer feeling the stability or the results that you once used to. It's almost like when the body gets used to the same exercise every day, and then it stops responding, or it gets used to the same food every day, and then it stops responding to that because the metabolism gets lazy. And so if you don't trick your metabolism from once in a while, it can set into, and it can even slow down, even if you're not eating much, or even if you're exercising every day. There's something about needing to break the pattern. There's something about breaking the pattern so that your I'm just talking, this is now very metaphorical, okay, for whatever else could be going on. It could literally be your body, okay? But there's something about breaking, keeping your metabolism guessing and breaking that pattern so that it is forced to work harder to figure things out, if that makes sense, and readjust, okay? So there's something about something that needs to end, and the way you're doing things. And it's almost like you have this epiphany, and it's almost like you feel this urgency to do it right now. Because something triggered you or was a catalyst for this. Maybe you saw something, you heard something, someone told you something, or you felt inspired by something. There's something that happened here that inspired you to change things up, okay? I'm seeing a change in the wind here. Now we have the number 23 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 5. And again, 2 plus 3 is a 5. So yeah, of course, change is what I'm saying. That's the whole thing with this reading is change. Changing your habits, changing your routine to something that works for you, that keeps you feeling like you're not so stagnant. There could be something unexpected happening, or an unexpected encounter, or an unexpected idea, or an unexpected piece of information here that will rattle your belief system or the way you've been doing things. Like you're going to realize something and you're going to go, oh, okay. So it's going to take you by surprise, maybe coming out of the blue. But it's definitely going to shake things up for you. Something about the way you used to see things. You're going to see things differently now. And it's almost like there's something here you're meant to create, but there's something that you need to bring down before you can create the thing that you want to create here. What else am I picking up here? with this one. Again, I'm seeing gold earrings. I'm seeing gold earrings. I don't know how many of you are wearing gold earrings or buying gold earrings. These are like studs, but they will have something that dangles from the stud. It's something about you not lingering too long in a comfortable situation here, because you're understanding that not much is happening in that realm, that you need to transcend that in some way because your comfort zone is starting to become uncomfortable. I'm seeing those eyes there in the back, and that's looking to me like someone looks at you and something about the way this person looks at you changes something. They look at you, they give you a look, and something changes in you. Now this could be for someone out there. It's like you connect with someone and all of a sudden you realize that you're not quite where you want to be, or you're not living the way you want to live, or something like that. There could be some swift or precise blow that really redirects your life. Okay, something happening for you that all of a sudden you need to redirect your life, and it's meant to gear you up and to have you level up in some way here. It's to move you out of your comfort zone, because the energy is like the universe is responding to your energy, is responding to your call. Yeah, the entrapment here. You've been feeling trapped in some kind of way. It could be trapped in your own mind by your own belief systems, or by a person or a circumstance here. Okay, it could have something to do with finances, or a person who could have a hold on you psychologically in some way, or it could be just your own things that were ingrained in your subconscious that keep you trapped. But something about your subconscious is coming to the surface now to show you where it's coming from and urging you to deal with it. The number 34 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7. Just need to change my position here a little bit because I'm seated a little bit weirdly here. Yeah, but whatever is entrapping you could be a thought. It could be your thoughts. It could be a certain behavior pattern that you have. It could be a relationship that could involve some manipulation or gaslighting, or and you feel you're not happy there, but you can't quite put your finger on what it is, or there's something going on here where whatever's going on in your life, you need some kind of change here. We have Mystique. Keep charging ahead. Don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So within this entrapment, now I don't know whether, this is for most of you is not forced entrapment. Okay, it could be manipulated entrapment. It could be your own psychological conditioning. Whatever it is, though, the advice here is for you to keep charging ahead with whatever you want to do, even if that means baby steps, even if that means small steps out of your comfort zone. It doesn't have to be a big step, but there's something about the divine intervention here, the universe intervening, that is going to give you like a big push. Okay? You're going to get some kind of answer here, and it's almost like a little miracle is going to happen for you. Like, it's almost like, let's say you're locked up and someone comes in with the key and opens the door, then you need to figure your way out of the building, right? That is what I'm seeing here. You're going to get the first push from the universe. You're getting the first push from the universe. Okay, we're having something about springtime. So it could be springtime where you are right now. And it says your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. So you're getting some kind of desire manifest here. And it could be that push that you were waiting for. And it's happening in springtime, wherever you are, whichever hemisphere. If you're in springtime now, it means from now until June 21st. If you are in springtime later on in the year, it means anywhere from September 21st to December 21st is when you get this push from the universe. Let's say you are near the equator where, you know, there are no seasons of the year. This means now, okay? Very soon, I would say, within the next month and a half, you're going to get this, because this is mostly directed for the next 3 months. And yeah, as I was saying, yeah, this could be something financial with the second house here. Yeah, whatever is entrapping you, it could have something to do with money. So this unexpected nudge that you're getting, this key that's opening you toward your freedom, is money. So you're going to get some money that's going to help you in some way. Either buy the clothes you need for a job interview, or to start your own social media platform, or whether this is, you know, being able to pay your own rent or your own mortgage, or whether this means improving your credit score, if it's been stuck, if your money's been stuck here. But there is a sense of more solidity when it comes to your money, very specifically. Maybe you were needing money for aesthetics, like for your body or something, to do something, and you know, now you're going to be able to work on your aesthetics. If this was something that you felt trapped in some way. And we've got round and round. So there's been a situation that you've been in for a long time, like a cycle that never closed, never ends, and you just felt like you were going round and round and round. And it seems like that's what's being destroyed. You're breaking the cycle. You're breaking that cycle is what I'm seeing here. No more round and round for you. You are evolving. You are breaking free from this loop here, from the hamster wheel, if you will. The number 25 and the number 7 could be relevant to you. For some of you, you're getting a promotion in your job. For others of you, you're getting a better paid job where you're going to feel better. For others of you, yeah, I'm seeing those two things very strongly. For others of you, you're going to figure out a way of starting your own business, either because you're going to make enough money to start off, or someone's going to help and invest, or just you're going to find a great way of starting without having to invest a lot of money. Yeah, money, Taurus energy, absolutely. Your dreams need a practical plan. So the advice here is make a plan now. If you're feeling trapped, get a piece of paper and a pen, or get your iPad or your phone, whatever it is, wherever it is you write on, your journal, and make the plan. Make the business plan, make the plan to nail the interview, make the plan to write the best resume, CV, whatever you call it. Make the plan to save money, to invest, you know, do your research. It's time to make a plan right now, one that is practical, that has practical steps, practical daily steps. What do I do at 5? What do I do at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to make this day really be productive and feel good about myself, right? Whether that's work or self-care or rest, or, you know, putting everything in its place, cleaning the house, taking the kids to school, and it all fitting in its place, right? In a way that works for the new you. The full moon in Taurus here, I'm seeing something about mid-November. So between spring and mid-November, some of you will be springtime, mid-November, okay? You could have a placement in Taurus, but this is telling you, get practical about life right now. That is the surest way. Take baby steps, small and steady, wins the race, is Taurus's plan here. We have dove spirit, peace, be peace. So whatever your circumstances are, don't let it affect you psychologically. Make sure your mind is always clear to keep moving forward regardless. Because if you succumb psychologically more than you need to, okay, yes, you may be stuck because of finances, but if you succumb psychologically, then how are you supposed to make your finances better in a month or 2 or 3 from now, right? So make peace with your current situation, understand that you are exactly where you need to be, and this is giving you an opportunity to make a plan, okay? The number 21 could be relevant to you, the number 3 as well. We have joy. Yeah, focus on those little things that bring you joy every single day. Archangel Jophiel is with you. So I'm seeing a lot of you. Archangel Jophiel is the archangel of beauty. So you're getting a glow up here. Your sacral chakra, the chakra of sensuality and creativity, is becoming stronger in the springtime because of something you're doing that's working. Something you're doing that's working. So if you're focused on self-care, include that in your practical plan, because it's going to work day in, day out. That effort at the end of a month, 2 months, 3 months, it really is going to show, is what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing for some of you, there's going to be some fun in the sun, some fun on the beach. You're going to maybe see some dolphins, or you've seen some dolphins recently, and that holds some significance. But you know, the dolphin is also that connection to universal consciousness. That's going to bring you the most joy, is knowing how to navigate the vibration and the energy of the universe and make it work for you. But I'm seeing you raising your vibration if only you are able to make peace with your current circumstances and see this as an opportunity in the stillness to create, to plan something that's going to work. Because as you're working on this plan, there's going to be a miracle appearing to you as an offer from the universe, congratulating you and rewarding you for your effort. Okay? We have a Wolfenite here. And it says journey, past life, and soul contracts. So you could be currently assessing this journey through a past life or a soul contract you have with someone. Okay, so if you have someone on your mind and you feel this is a past life connection and you have a soul contract, this is correct. And with all this orange here, there could be a very strong attraction, spiritual and physical, between the two of you, as well as emotional. And it says the journey has only just begun, maybe with you and this person, or your journey through learning about your past life, okay? Wolfenite can travel through your past, present, and future, and opens up communication with the spirit world. It also aids in past life recognition, so you're going to recognize something about your past life or someone about your past life, helping you to see soul contracts that you've made in this lifetime. So you're going to understand if a lot of the dynamics and this round and round and this entrapment had to do with a soul contract, with a past life soul contract that you've made in this lifetime. Meant to facilitate the karmic reunion and completing a cycle once the lesson has been learned. So a lot of you are coming into karmic reunion with someone to complete a cycle and to learn a lesson from the past life, or you are completing a cycle now with a karmic reunion of the past that has been learned, with a lesson that's been learned. Wolfenite is a powerful past life healing stone. Okay, so if you want to help with healing your past life issues, get some Wolfenite for those of you who like these stones. Resolving any issues that need to be faced and regaining magic lost in past lives to be used here and now. Okay, some of you could have Sagittarius in your chart, doesn't have to be. Could be a Venus or Mars placement in Sagittarius. Or maybe your past life connection has a Venus or Mars placement in Sagittarius. Okay. Wonderful. Seeing a lot of creative energy coming up for you guys. And now we have purple, clairvoyance, and third eye. Of course, this fits perfectly here with our amethyst, right? It's that purple energy. I did mention the third eye before. That's very connected to amethyst crystal here, okay? So, yeah, your clairvoyance is enhancing. So you're going to get more visions in your dreams or visions in your mind's eye, or a vision for the future that it looks like a movie going on in your mind's eye, right? Like when you can see the future and you're like almost like off on La La Land and people like catch you like almost daydreaming or on Neptune, right? I'm seeing you could have Pisces in your chart, or a very strong Neptune placement, or a transit going on right now. Neptune transit over a personal planet here. But your third eye is being very activated. So expect to have a lot of dreams and a lot of really powerful visions. You know, clairvoyance isn't exactly, doesn't have to be like a clear vision in front of you, like seeing someone, you know, who's no longer in this realm and seeing them clearly as if they're right there. No, it can be this movie playing in your mind all of a sudden, and you get this full vision of something. And so that will be very active. And so if you get these visions or this idea for the future that you can perfectly visualize, make sure you journal about this, okay? We have Gentle Gardener. So again, a lot of Taurian energy here, but this is reminding you to be gentle with yourself, to be gentle with your process, to be patient with your process. The number 2 could be relevant. I'm seeing 22 now. So you're on the right path, okay? And you are being divinely guided right now. There's something like you're sitting on something that's going to hatch eventually. And, you know, right now you need to wait because it's still maturing inside the egg, whatever is going on for you, whether it is a creative project that you have or a new life, your freedom, okay, whatever's in that egg is still needing some time to hatch because there needs to be a plan here set in motion, and that money that's coming in for you still needs to come in. And meanwhile, you need to really assess these visions that you're having because they're helping you create this plan that you need to create. And they're bringing in a lot of peace and answers after a time where you felt maybe very lost and with no answers here. Okay? What else do we have here? Yeah, tend to those creative projects or that freedom that you want as watering your plants daily, okay, with these routines, these new routines that will set you into this new life that you want to experience here. Yeah, we have recovery here. So you could be recovering from some kind of trauma, from some kind of I'm hearing something, but I'm not hearing the word. You're recovering from consequences of past actions is what I'm seeing here as well. Not that you were guilty of them. I don't like the word guilt. I don't like to use it at all. Not for myself, not for others, you know. But something here that there were decisions you made that led you to lessons, but now you're recovering from the consequences. Or let's put it not consequences, but what I'm seeing here is more like collateral damage of those lessons that you're recovering from, okay? So we have Libra here. You could have Libra in your chart or Jupiter in Libra. Or maybe both even. Like a lot of Libra in your chart. I'm seeing Venusian energy here, Taurus and Libra very strongly. But you're recovering right now and you're needing this time, which feels like an entrapment because it's a healing time actually. You're not really, maybe you were entrapped in the past, but right now, not so much so. Right now it's just a time, the in-between, the entrapment and freeing yourself where you're recovering. So you're not exactly trapped. And I know you on some level you feel that, but it's like you're still not where you want to be yet as well, is what I'm seeing. But I'm seeing you working hard and needing some time to rest here. Because after this phase, you're coming into the 9 of Cups energy where you're going to be able to rest, rejuvenate now. So then you can experience your wish fulfillment, your goals a lot more in the future. And we have Pisces, Jupiter and Pisces now. Some of you could have that placement or Pisces in your chart. But you're headed toward a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment here, wish fulfillment here. But right now you're going through a recovery phase and you need to make a plan for this to come about. There are some practical steps that you need to take right here, right now, and it has a lot to do with planning more than anything, okay? It's like using your hands and your mind and a computer or a piece of paper and a pen and writing things down, for example. coming up with a plan and sticking to it as well. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries in your chart, but whatever phase you're coming into after this recovery phase is going to be a phase where you're going to feel a lot more motivated, a lot more lit to go after the things you want to go after. So right now you're going through a rest period, but very soon things are about to pick up pace here. Now we have the Devil here, Capricorn energy. The number 15 could mean something to you, the number 6 as well. And 6 again is that Venusian energy, okay? It's all over this reading. So that's the energy of attracting an abundance. You could have Capricorn in your chart. But again, you're coming into a phase where all your hard work is going to pay off. The Devil is also that energy of the workaholic, because I'm not seeing any negative cards around it. I'm seeing you in workaholic mode and working really, really hard. But you're working toward your goals because you've already started to see some results for your effort, and because of that it's going to motivate you to keep working. All you need to do right now is rest, because 9 of Pentacles, where you're headed, is financial independence. Okay, that's just confirming the whole message about your financial freedom here, or money coming in to help free you from whatever circumstances keep. So as I was saying at the beginning, or before this cut off, as I was saying, you're coming into more financial freedom and independence here, and that is going to be the very thing that is going to free you for the next steps in your life. But right now you're being given a chance to plan while this is happening for you. And we have the Moon here, so you could have Cancer in your chart, but there's something here about July here, very specifically maybe July 18th as well, or July 9th. That where this is going to, and we have the 9 here as well. So something about the number 9 here could be between July and September as well, because I'm seeing Virgo season and Cancer season. So you could have Virgo or Cancer in your chart, but something about July where it seems like whatever is coming up for you from your subconscious here is going to be something that you're going to be made aware of right now, and it's going to help you free yourself and really work on this financial independence that you need here. And it's also independence when it comes to you feeling very confident and stable within yourself, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually as well. Here, that's going to be like, and I'm seeing how she's sprinkling what seems to be some magic dust from above, right? And so I feel that is symbolic for the universe giving you a push, the push that you need here, that you've been waiting for, that you've been needing here for your next chapter. And now we have the Hermit energy, Hermit. So again, September, that number 9, July 9th, and 9 plus 9 is also an 18 here. We have angel number 99 closing a big cycle here, and it's because of your spiritual connection. It's that light, it's that key, because I'm seeing the keys here as well. It's like the key that you needed, see the keys there, to really unlock that certain situation where you were feeling trapped. It's that key that's being offered to you. See, it's like this is being sprinkled down to you from the universe, and it's the key that you needed to move forward, and it comes from your spiritual awareness and your spiritual path as well. And as I say that, we have the Hierophant, definitely your commitment to your spiritual path, and to also being consistent. It's your consistency and your commitment to change as well, as I'm seeing here with the number 5 in the Hierophant. So again, indicating change. So 5s and 9s are coming up here a lot, and we have 9 here with the 9 of Cups as well. So we have angel number 999 as well. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 1. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, let me know how in the comment section. If it did not, go ahead and choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it again later, and share this video with someone you feel may need this message. That was your reading for today, pile number 1. Bless you all, and see you soon. Bye. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose this blue Chalcedony, this is going to be your reading. This is what you need to know right now. So we have the number 11 for you. So 11 could be significant. Something about November possibly as well, or the 11th. Or this could be someone's age as well, such as a child. So I'm seeing a child here as well. I'm seeing the blue from the blue Chalcedony. I'm seeing communication. Clearing the throat chakra if it was blocked. I'm definitely seeing that here. But there's also a sense that things have been slowing down, or feeling like things are very slow for you right now. In these phases, you're being invited to really, it's easy does it. I'm seeing easy does it here, to restore the balance and the serenity. So instead of fighting against the energy, if things are slowing down, just take it in and use it. Use it as an essential part of your journey right now. It's because if things have slowed down, it's to really help you look at something that needs to be worked on. And I'm seeing something about your communication, how you're communicating, what you've been holding in and holding back from, where you haven't been speaking up for yourself, where you haven't been voicing your concerns, your ideas, your will in a way that is genuine and authentic as well. So you're being called to reevaluate all these things right now, because things will speed up soon enough. And right now you really need this phase where things are slowing down, or you may need to slow down because you've been going at warp speed. And we as humans, we can't just keep going that way. We need our periods of rest and recollection and just regrouping, really. And we have the gem. Okay, there's something that is brewing inside you. Something very precious, very valuable that is there. It's in you. It's all the colors. It's all the spectrum. It's of the universe. There's something in you that seems to be protected here by what is seemingly keeping this gem inside you trapped, but it's not. It's protecting the gem that is within you. I have the number 56 here, could be relevant to you, as well as the number 10 and the number 1. Yeah, you're closing a cycle, starting a new one. I mean, this happens a lot in these readings, right? But we're always closing cycle. We're always starting new ones. But if you're watching pick a cards, it's most likely that you are going through some kind of transition in your life. So it doesn't surprise me to see this. But there's an inner treasure. There's something in you that's like a diamond, that's like gold. And it's almost like things are slowing down so you can notice this within you, so you can recognize it and acknowledge it within you. Okay? This could be a talent that you have, or a gift, right? You could be headed towards stardom in some way, and it's currently happening behind the scenes. The energy is building momentum right now for this to come out, for this to be revealed, for you to use this eventually when the time comes. And with the gem here, and it's surrounded by all of this, it could mean that you stand out wherever you are in your surroundings. You stand out from your surroundings right now. And it could feel a little bit uncomfortable to you because you feel like you don't really fit in. And, you may be in some sort of situation where you feel like this is not valued because no one understands what you have within you, and because it doesn't fit a certain mold, and no one can make sense of it. And then you start to doubt yourself as well. So don't doubt yourself. And there's something about your circumstances maybe being a little bit uncomfortable at this time, and you having to stop for whatever reason and not being able to move forward. It's to get you to notice this, because if you were comfortable, you maybe wouldn't be able to access this gem within you. You wouldn't need to use it, or you wouldn't be able to find it. And instead of living a regular life, you are really accessing higher realms and being able to do something amazing with your life right now, or in the future actually. So there's sort of a descent beneath the surface that's happening for you right now. and you feel a little bit lost because you don't, like, you would like to have a map or something showing you very clearly, but you're meant to follow your intuition, and that's kind of like moving through some situations where you feel like you're a little bit blindfolded. But that the reason why you're not being shown things is so that you can develop the use of your own intuition and trust in following it until you find what you need to find and you can use it. Because part of this journey and this gem is you connecting to your intuition, and by doing that you are discovering something very precious. Now pile number 3 got, like, is the diamond, so you may have a message in pile number 3, but it's like you are digging to find the gem within you. Maybe you feel like you don't have any special talents or skills or whatever, and you're going to find that. You just need to keep digging, is what this is saying. You just need to keep digging. We have pride. So when I see pride, I see ego. So it's almost like you're almost seeing half of your this special thing that's in you, but you're not seeing the whole thing because you haven't stripped away completely from ego. And a part of this ego is connected to fear, and the fear is not allowing you to see and transcend further and beyond. The number 7 here could be relevant. It could be that you are worried about how you will be perceived. And again, speaking your truth, maybe you've been blocking that, and your throat chakra is blocked because you're worried about how you may be judged or perceived if you are to reveal your truth. But it's in revealing that truth that you will also find more of your truth. It's like this gem inside you is being partially uncovered, but you're not seeing the entirety of it because you're allowing ego, fear, to get in the way. The fear of judgment, the fear of punishment, or the fear of being ridiculed in a way also could be. And your pride is holding you back from being your truest version. And there could be somewhat of a failure to recognize as well that where you are right now in your current surroundings, maybe you would not be accepted. You know, we're not everyone's cup of tea. Once you do reveal yourself, you not only will find the gem that is within you, but you will also find your tribe, your true soul tribe. The people who are truly meant to be surrounding you will find you. So you will be surrounded by more like-minded people, people who are matching you on a soul, on a vibrational level. We have Caressa, so some of you could be called Caressa, or you could know someone with this name, or Carissa. But it says you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Yes, call upon your angels to comfort you and guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. The happiness is in letting go of that ego, that worry, that fear of being your true self, because you are being guided by your archangels, and you are being comforted, and you are being protected here. When you're closing this cycle of pride, maybe, of worry about how you come across, or, you know, maybe even trying to please everyone, where, you know, that's not really possible. There's always going to be people not wanting or liking or needing what you have to offer, and that's pretty much okay, you know. We have vegetarian, and it says a new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. Okay, so maybe you're not eating enough vegetables, or maybe you need to stop eating too many vegetables, depending on your situation, your diet, or whatever adjustments you need in terms of your diet. Okay, I'm not judging anyone here, and I'm not telling anyone what they should or should not eat. Okay, take that as that resonates for you. If you need more vegetables, if you need less vegetables. You know, I personally know someone whose life was saved because they didn't eat all their veggies, because that meant that they didn't have too much potassium, and that actually saved their kidneys. So to each their own, and each one of us is, you know, on a different path, and we have different needs. So again, you know, I'm not a diet guru or anything of the sorts. So now you have Mars and taking action. So very soon you're going to be able to take the action you want to take in your life. You're going to feel, again, motivated and driven, and that vital force that was missing in you. This is also saying for you, telling you to take leadership and own your message, own your truth, and take action towards speaking your truth or standing up for yourself, whatever this means for you, because whatever you have to offer is needed. And you could even become thought leaders or leading someone or in some way in your life. You're being called to action. You're being called to take the lead of your own life first and foremost, and possibly even eventually inspiring others to do the same or to follow your lead. We have thinker here, so there could be a tendency within you of overthinking everything. And so it's saying stop overthinking and take action, okay? Stop procrastinating by way of overthinking. You've thought through things well enough. Maybe you need to think just a little bit more, but very soon it's going to be time to take action. Your thinking, whatever you're thinking, could be confused, or you could go back and forth between your ego thinking and the thoughts that pop up in your mind that are actually divine guidance. With that number 44 there, you could be getting on the one hand, you could be getting downloads from the higher realms of claircognizant ideas, and it's something that all of a sudden pops in your mind. Other things, then you have that gem, okay, that pops up in your mind. It's coming from the higher realms. It's like a gem, right? And you're like, yes, this makes me feel so good. I really want to take action toward this. You're passionate about this. This gives you an impulse, a desire to, but this takes courage as well. And so then you kind of like your ego, which is your mind, your ego mind comes in and starts questioning and doubting, and really watch how you feel once this sudden idea comes into your mind and how you feel about that, and then watch how your ego starts chipping at it and how you feel when you start overthinking. If you're overthinking and you're not feeling good about it, then that's the ego, and that's driving you in the opposite direction of where you're being guided, divinely guided to go. And divine guidance is that flash that you get that makes you feel really good before all the questioning. That is where you are being led, right? So that's how you tell the difference between what is your ego mind, fear-based, and what is your higher self consciousness connected to the higher realms, right? So we have the number 44, so it means your archangels are all around you, possibly Archangel Gabriel, who is the archangel messenger from the higher realms, communicating with you, right? Bringing you those ideas that make you feel really good and make you want to take action. And then your ego comes in and blocks your throat chakra from speaking because of, okay, what will people think? What will people say? How will people see me? Or what kind of punishment will I get from so-and-so, A, B, or C, right? But then you go back to, okay, but how good will it feel? And, what if A, B, or what about A, B, C, D, E, F show up, and they actually cheer me on and support me, and and it's shifting your focus to what can go wrong to what can go right. Okay, I'm seeing someone here who maybe goes by a lot by Murphy's Law, and that's all good, but you may also want to switch and see how it feels one way or the other, right? Because no life is going to be perfect. No life is going to be without pitfalls one way or the other. It's all about the journey. Now, do you want the journey to feel good, or do you want the journey to feel, fearful? Let's put it that way. We have full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches revolution. A personal issue reaches resolution. So maybe there's a revolution going on inside you. But anyway, you could have a placement in Cancer. You could have a placement in Gemini, Scorpio, Libra, or Aquarius here as well, with this overthinking energy here. But you're going to reach a resolution. You're going to come to a conclusion, okay? And you're going to come full circle. You're going to close that cycle of overthinking. I do believe this resolution has a lot to do with you speaking your truth, being truthful first and foremost to yourself, with yourself, and allowing the ego to strip away. And that's what's going to solve your problem, is mainly letting go of overthinking and allowing your intuition to guide you more. We have dragonfly spirit, again, that blue energy, and we have the number 22 here. So we have 2244, angel number 4422 as well. 22 means you are on the right path. You are being guided toward where you need to go. 2 plus 2 is again a 4, so we have 444, angel number as well. And this has a lot to do with structuring your assumptions of what is, what should be, assumptions about overthinking and rationalizing, assumptions about intuition, assumptions about, you know, if you should allow your feelings to guide you, if you are connected, all these assumptions here that are transforming. So you are transcending illusion because it says truth transcends illusion, meaning this fear, fear-based ego, pride stuff, and not speaking your truth is all an illusion, because fear is the illusion. It's the illusion that traps us. It's the illusion that keeps us in the past. It's the illusion that's coming from memories of the past or things we are observing around us that may or may not be happening. Again, those could be an illusion in itself. And the worry and the fear that things might repeat themselves in the future, or something that's happened to other people will happen to you necessarily. But what's happening here is you seeing your truth for what it is and accepting your truth and speaking your truth will help you transcend away from this illusion, from this illusionary trap that you've been in, is what I'm seeing here. So you are transforming. We have Jophiel. Jophiel also came out in pile number 1, so you may want to check out pile number 1. This is also about forgiveness, forgiving yourself for the past, forgiving someone in your past so that you can move forward. Again, with Jophiel here, Jophiel is the archangel of beauty. You will see more beauty in your life once you are able to forgive yourself and others. Once you really are able to see beyond the illusion here. So some of you with this Jophiel here, your libido, your creativity, your sensuality will get a boost here. I am seeing that. And you're getting some form of a glow up as well. So you guys got red jasper for your crystal here, and it says justice, strength, and stability. So you're getting your justice, or you're setting the record straight, because truth and justice, you know, come hand in hand. Justice is about putting the truth first and balancing those scales. So you could have Libra in your chart, doesn't have to be, but you're balancing the scales. You're doing yourself justice and you're doing others justice by speaking your truth. Okay? It's like a gift that you're giving. The very fact that you're allowing yourself to speak your truth is the gem in itself. Truth is very precious, a very precious gift you can give yourself and others. And there is strength in speaking your truth, okay? And it's going to bring a true stability, not that wishy-washy, faulty foundation stuff where your life or the idea people have of you are based on an illusion of who you are, so that you're presenting yourself in a way that is pleasing others rather than being your true self. And so it's almost like it's going to create more stability within you to attract the things that are truly meant for you, the things and the people and the circumstances, situations, and places, okay? I'm going to read from the card now. It says red jasper works closely with the base chakra. Okay, so you may have some, again, base chakra issues with fear that must be substituted with actually grounding yourself and taking those practical steps to create a solid, stable foundation rather than worrying about not having it, okay? And heals any wounds surrounding injustice, grounding you back to the earth. So maybe there was an injustice that you suffered in the past, and this set you in fight or flight mode, this set you in fear mode, this affected your pride. I'm seeing it affected your pride or your ego or both, because they're connected, right? And so now you're operating from a place of that trauma. And so what I'm seeing here is a healing of that trauma, or a need to heal that trauma. Red jasper alleviates chronic worry, clearing mental blockages to make space for balanced emotions and thoughts. So you may want to get some red jasper to help you alleviate any chronic worry. So you are this chronic worry, of course, comes from somewhere. This doesn't just happen. This is from trauma from the past. But you can't keep carrying it with you because it's in the past, and you need to move into your present and your future right now. Red jasper can also help heal issues related to sex. Yes, I did see the sacral chakra there as well. Sensuality, inviting you to explore your sexuality in healthy ways. Maybe the way you've been exploring your sexuality has been maybe too open or too closed off, okay? Or maybe there's a fear that you have about speaking your truth about your sexuality, okay? And this is creating an imbalance within you, within your soul, within your, even your hormones could be suffering from this. There could be a block in a libido or an overactive libido going on here. Providing, someone here could be dealing with a sex addiction, or you are finding yourself in situations where you are coming across a lot of people who have this addiction. But it says providing stability and protection. Red jasper balances yin and yang, so there needs to be a balance. Expressing masculine and feminine energies that feel safe yet nourished. You could have Aries or Scorpio in your chart. Specifically for some of you, Mars in Scorpio or Mars in Aries. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case. This is just extra validation or confirmation for those of you who are seeking it. Okay, we have stairs. Direction and timing. So it's almost like there's a certain direction that is taking time, and it's divine timing. There is some kind of stairway that you want to go up, and this is symbolic for a level up in life. You're wanting a level up in life, but your ego, your fears are keeping you stuck. And there you have this gem inside you that's going to have you level up in time. And all this time, the timing is going to depend on how quickly you work on healing your fear-based mentality, your lack mentality, your lower vibrational state, and allowing yourself to staying there over fear or overthinking, and overthinking, fear, the devil in the mind, all of that. And the key to unlock and accelerate time will be to unlock and accelerate time will be to speak your truth. Doing it with fear, but doing it anyway. And that will create the movement that you need in your life. Some of you, this is about uprooting, taking your life to a different country altogether, travel, moving somewhere. I'm seeing an ostrich here, so I'm seeing Africa, a connection to Africa very possibly. The number 28 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 10 and the number 1. But movement will happen, and it's gonna accelerate the more you accept the challenge of taking those steps to speak your truth. Because right now, look, it's like someone has silenced you in some way, or you felt silenced by someone in the past because you got punished for speaking up, or someone found your diary and they punished you, or they ridiculed you, or they judged you for it, or you said something in the past that got you into trouble, or you learned the hard way that you had some consequences, possibly with bullying or haters, someone not agreeing with you and being too harsh and expressing that disagreement, to say the least. But it's time for you to speak your truth now. And speak it with clarity. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy you could have in your chart. But it's time to speak your truth. And the Queen of Swords is also that energy of being okay with anyone falling out of your life because they don't agree with you. Right? Anyone who doesn't accept other people's views or opinions are not really worth having around anyway. And you can still have people in your life who don't agree with you, but they are still mature enough to allow your opinions. So if you dealt with someone immature, or someone who didn't allow you to have an opinion, now you can really not care about it. It's because that person's not meant to be there anyway. Now we have the Ace of Cups. Yes, your speaking your truth is actually an elf. So what am I saying? These words are coming out today, out my mouth. So maybe you could connect to elves, or the fairy realm, or whatever. But anyway, Ace of Cups. Speaking your truth, living in your true essence, is a gift of love, of self-love. It's a gift you give yourself. And in turn, it's a gift you give others in the universe, right? When you fill your own cup, it overpours, then you're able to give to others. If you're not filling your own cup, then you have nothing to pour into other people's cups, right? And so if you're always trying to please others by abiding to their truths, then where's the liquid in your cup? I'm getting thirsty, sorry. You guys may need to drink more water, or really metaphorically fill that cup of yours, okay? Self-love, self-love, self-love. Practice self-love. And now another thing came to mind. You're on a plane. There is decompression. The masks fall. Who do you put the mask on first? Yourself or the child? Or, you know, anyone who is dependent on you. You put it on yourself first, because then you don't get your senses knocked out. Then you can help more than one person around you. If you don't put it on yourself, you get knocked out, and guess what? Can the child do it for themselves? Maybe, maybe not. Right? It's the same thing here. So you're having a new emotional beginning based on your own truth here. King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Okay, so for some of you, there is a new beginning here, because I'm seeing a masculine and a feminine energy here. There is a new beginning brewing between you and someone. Okay, very simply put, someone who has strong feelings toward you, but they don't always say it. And maybe you're also not saying anything because they're not saying anything. But it's the thing is happening regardless. Okay? And the reason why you're not saying anything to each other could be because of fear, ego, pride, and all of that. But it's all there. Okay? The feelings are mutual and they're there. And there's something starting here between the two of you. Okay? This person could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in their chart. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could have as well. Now we have the King of Discs. Oh my goodness. What a conundrum. Now we have 3 people. Gosh. So this could either be this person who has strong feelings from you, keeping it from you, who secretly actually wants a commitment with you. Okay? But there maybe need to be some forgiveness that this person needs to do toward themselves or towards someone else in their life, or towards circumstances that they've been through. Or they need to overcome the fear within them, the ego, the pride, to become someone stable for you, someone who can show up physically and really take practical action toward this, taking things to a level of commitment where you feel comfortable. Or this could simply mean that you have 2 people who, I'm seeing now Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, this other person could have, or you could both have, or you could, the 3 of you could have all these signs in your chart for all I know, where you're having this new beginning where you're going to be able to have a choice between 2 people. Now, that could be a good thing for some of you. It could be a bad thing for others of you, okay? Having a choice maybe sometimes isn't that good, but there could be a choice here for you to make. Not necessarily, and this could just be the same person as well showing up for you. Now, for others of you, where we're not seeing relationships at all here, what I'm seeing is you maybe have some feelings that you have repressed, that you're not speaking your truth. And it's an act of self-love actually to be vulnerable and to allow yourself to speak your truth, because this is actually going to open your heart chakra. And when you open your heart chakra, you allow yourself to be vulnerable. All types of abundance come flowing to you because you're unlocking that energy of abundance, because it's the energy of love. It's Venusian. You unlock that energy. And with it comes love, not only love your way, but also stability financially, right? Because your heart chakra, if it's blocked, and your throat chakra, you're not speaking your truth, or you're not allowing yourself the vulnerability, then you're blocking your abundance in terms of your finances, your prosperity, and your stability in general in life here. And so what this is saying is, give yourself the gift of of being truthful, because it's an act of self-love. Stop holding your feelings in. Allow the vulnerability to come in, and all the abundance will come in at the same time. Because Venusian energy is that energy of abundance. And when we say abundance, it's everything you need. And everything you need means love, money, relationships, things, everything you need on this material plane, okay? So I don't know how much you've heard or you've seen, but I'm just going to get into this card that fell here, the love card, the lovers in traditional tarot, okay? So there is a matter of love here and possibly a choice that you need to make that maybe you're sleeping on that choice here. Because we have the lion here, which is, to me, this is the strength card. It's like you feel like your strength is in not making a decision at all because you overthink things with your love life, okay? Or with whatever path you want to go on. And so you're sleeping on making that decision, is what I'm seeing here. But the portal is right behind you to walk through. And this portal here is that 1111 soulmate, because the lovers is also about soulmates here. So there's a soulmate here, but you need to make a decision with your life, okay? And to make that decision, trust your intuition. Your intuition meaning how you feel about the situation moving forward, staying where you are, A or B, right? Whatever your decision is. Someone here could have Leo or Gemini in their chart, okay? Something about the number 6 could be relevant here, the month of June, possibly. Maybe you're going to have to make a decision in June. More specifically around June 22nd, I'm seeing that, okay? On how to move forward. You're going to have to take action. No more sleeping on the lion. No more sleeping and holding back by ignoring or being in denial of a certain situation that needs to be addressed. Okay, but this is also about self-love or connection to higher level soulmates. Okay, but again, you're sleeping on it because you're dwelling on the pain here of the past or something painful that happened to you or a fear of being hurt, fear of being betrayed here. Okay, you could be experiencing trust issues here. And because of that, you're just not doing anything and you're holding strong with that strength there. But you need to close a cycle here. There could be a long distance situation here. With someone. Could be a internet connection that is painful because of the distance for some of you. But you know this holds your wish fulfillment. You know this holds healing. It's a healing connection. So to make your choice, ask yourself what heals you and what doesn't. If it's healing, then it's go time. If it doesn't heal you, then that's your clear sign to hold back. The number 17 could be relevant to you, the number 8 as well. So I'm definitely seeing something between July and August here. And I'm seeing July 21st, July 27th, July 17th, or August 22nd, August 21st, and August 17th being strongly here. Someone here could have Aquarius in their chart, Aquarius coming through, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo. Besides all the signs that I've said previously, okay? But there is a wish fulfillment after you close a cycle of pain, after you close a cycle of ego and fear-based thinking, okay? That's when you heal. That's when you get your wish fulfillment. Okay, pile number 2. Wow, that's ended. That's your pile. That's your message. So if this resonated with you, let me know in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it later, and share the video with someone you feel may need this message. Also, if you're wanting extra content, head over to my Patreon and my TikTok, information in the description box below. And it was a pleasure to read for you guys. Bless you all and see you sometime soon. Bye for now. Welcome, last but not least, pile number 3. Those of you who chose this diamond, this is your reading. Okay, so this is what you need to know right now. The number 20 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 2. A diamond. The diamond having been created under a lot of pressure, a lot of heat. This is you, but still coming through shining bright like a diamond. The song from Rihanna, Shine Bright Like a Diamond. Found light in the beautiful universe, trying to be happy. Found light in the beautiful sea. I tried to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. At first sight, I saw the energy. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but this could be about 2 people, okay? You see you and someone else who shine bright like a diamond. I chose to be happy, you and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You see the value in someone who also sees the value in you, or you're hoping that they see the value in you. You're a shooting star, I see. Maybe you saw a shooting star somewhere. A shooting star, I see. I really love that song. It's a really beautiful song, but you may be connected to someone here and you see the two of you being like diamonds in the sky. What else do we have about this diamond here? I want to see what else I'm picking up from this. Yeah, time and pressure combined. Beauty and strength arising from trials and challenges. Using your power the right way. So, I'm seeing a connection here to someone very specifically, and there's a lot of pressure around this connection, or there's a lot of buildup or waiting time or struggles and challenges here. Now, this could just be within you, nothing to do with someone else, okay? So it could be two things here. Okay. We have the shadow. Yeah, this diamond that has been formed, either whether this is you or a relationship, okay? We're going to do both here. This has been brewing it's been brewing in the shadows, like you've had to keep this to yourself or your own journey to yourself. The number 28 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 10 and the number 1. Someone here is doing shadow work, or has been doing a lot of shadow work, and it's about to pay off. Your shadow work is about to pay off. And it's either about to, I'm going to see two things here. I'm going to say two things here. It's going to bring you a glow up and a lot of abundance, a lot of recognition, people seeing your value, your worth, you seeing your value and your worth, and it could also be bringing a very special soul connection. Higher level soulmate your way. And you've both been doing the shadow work, if that is the case. Now, if you feel like you're already in this higher level soulmate connection, you may be seeing the diamond and the value within each other if you've both been doing this work. Whether you're in a union with this person or not, if you're not in union with this person, you're coming into union. You're merging there. One of you presents more light attributes and the other one is presenting more shadow attributes, and you're merging so that you can integrate some of this person's shadow attributes and help them even work through them, and this person can integrate, or the person's light attributes, whoever is coming up with both. I'm seeing someone of you living more in your light and one of you living more in your shadow, and coming together, you're both going to be more balanced. There's going to be an equilibrium within each one of you by either recognizing the value in each other or coming into union with each other. But it's also about delving into the qualities of your shadow self. You know, your shadow self brings about certain qualities that you need to survive in this world. And this is also about purifying your shadow self, illuminating what needs to be healed, to make the right effort. Not just to make effort for the sake of it, but to make effort that is actually effective. You are going through an ascension right now. There's something about an ascension here. And you're also realizing what's special about you. Through this ascension phase, through this shadow work, you've actually discovered the diamond within you. Definitely possibly connected to pile number 2 if you felt drawn. And what's happening is unleashing your creativity. That's what's happening for you. After number 31, a time of trials and tribulation, a time of obstacles and challenges. 3 + 1, the answer through this challenging time was to structure yourself, do your spiritual hygiene, work through your shadow so you can free yourself. And now you can allow yourself to be creative again. Step into that childlike energy of creation. So you're stepping into the energy of creation here. Some of you could be creating something new, a product, a business, could be a child, could be using your creativity artistically. We have crystal. It says, have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. Yes, this is a direct message. There is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. And it's like a diamond. A diamond in the desert. I just heard a diamond in the desert. Maybe it's creative block that you've been experiencing and you're going to find that missing puzzle piece that's going to unblock the rest for you. We have express your individuality. Yes, there is a diamond in you that's wanting to be expressed. And it's what's unique to you that is what's special about you at the same time. So allow your true self to shine because you are awesome. You are a diamond. People need your shine. People need your uniqueness. It's not meant to be kept held back. We have the sun because this is the key to your happiness. And this is the key to you bringing happiness to others around you as well. Something about your essence, your core energy here needs to be shared, needs to be unleashed. Because it's your life force, and whatever you have to offer that's so unique to you is going to bring joy to others and growth. And it's going to grow. It's going to expand. Now with the sun here, which is that creative energy, that egg bursting with that heart there, it could be a pregnancy coming up. And you're going to give birth, or you're going to give birth to a project, or you're going to give birth to something creative that's going to help other people. And this is, I'm seeing that heart there, this is following your own heartbeat. Or listening to a heartbeat. Something about accessing your intuition. There's a deep knowing within you that you need to do something about, following your intuition, that you need to, there's something that you're going to just know, like unexpectedly you're going to get an epiphany, you're going to get a breakthrough. You're just going to know it because it's divine guidance, because it's a download through your crown chakra. It's claircognizance. It is wisdom from the higher realms that is being given to you to create something that's going to bring about a lot of growth and a lot of joy to your life and the life of other people around you. What do you need to release? But there's something you need to release right now. There's something you still need to release before that can happen. What is it that you need to release? What is it that you need to release? We're going to find out more, but there's something you need to release. And it could be worry or fear. Most likely it is. The number 49 could be relevant to you. We have rabbit spirit. So I'm seeing a lot of energy of creation and procreation, by the way. Some of you could be a rabbit in the Chinese zodiac astrology. Luck is coming to you. It says now is lucky time. Some of you are literally going to release a child from your womb by way of birth. And this could be a waning moon birth, around the waning moon, or the next waning moon, or a waning moon. If you're wondering what day your child will be born, it could be around the 31st, or the 4th of the month, or the 7th. And it could be around a waning moon. If you want to zoom in the date to make plans, or the number 49, 43 could be relevant, the number 31. But you are creating something that you're about to express here. But you need to release whatever is holding you back from expressing this, because there is a lot of luck associated to this. You're going to be a lot more supported by the universe than you think. Maybe. Archangel Raphael, and we have Earth Force. Yeah, you're like a force of nature right now, waiting to be unleashed. There's a lot of healing here happening for you, a lot of healing, and a lot of love coming your way, this feeling of being loved, divine love. Maybe you're working with the earth in some way. It could be agriculture, you could be seeing crop circles. Something about a mountain or a pyramid. There's a lot of healing of your heart chakra going on here. By allowing your intuition through. You guys got phantom angel quartz. Sorry, angel phantom quartz. Faith, healing, and renewal. Yeah, green energy is the energy of renewal. Faith, healing, renewal. Have faith. Have faith in your creativity. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in the talent that you hold. Have faith in your value. Have faith in yourself. And have faith whether you can see what's on the horizon or not. Because it's lucky. And your intuition knows this. I'm going to read this one. It says, acting as a direct connection to the spiritual realm, Angel Phantom Quartz provides a profound relationship with your spiritual team. It aids in overcoming trauma, addressing inner child wounds. Okay? Of course, the inner child coming out to play, because you're going to be in this shadow work, you're going to be, or you have, addressed these inner child wounds. So you're going to be healing repressed memories and alleviating any negative emotions associated that may have been haunting you from the past. So you're raising your vibration, working through your fears, and elevating, ascending, of course. Angel Phantom Quartz, with this awareness, Angel Phantom Quartz allows you to release yourself from trapped memories to gain to gain your own personal freedom. Empower yourself and write your own story. Despite whatever has happened to you in the past, you owe that to yourself. So you're taking responsibility for your future, regardless of what happened in the past. You're understanding that it's not what happened to you, it's what you do with it. And maybe this has been weighing heavy on you with the moon in Capricorn here. You could have a moon in Capricorn. Or you could just feeling this Capricornian energy working on your emotions. Or you could have a placement in Capricorn. But you're releasing the heaviness that was instilled upon you from your, or by way of your past experiences. Fairies. So I said elf in pile number 2. So pile number 2 may hold a message for you. If you felt drawn, go watch. It says environment, playtime, and enchantment. So you're coming into, after you've done shadow work, you're going to feel the lightness again that you felt at some point in your childhood before the trauma. And so you're going to feel more playful. Connecting to nature will help you heal the inner child. Allowing yourself to have more fun also. But you're coming into a very enchanting time. Some of you may have like a story to tell or a children's kids book inside you that needs to be written and published. And that journey of writing and publishing that book in itself is going to be very healing to you. You need more fun time. Peaks of joy. You're about to come into a time where you're going to feel more peaks of joy here. And again, look, that is a child. Look, that's how you're going to feel. And going toward this butterfly, transforming the pain of the inner child, the trauma, and alchemizing it, and overcoming and transcending the pain by way of metamorphosis. Reprogramming your mind. The number 33 could be relevant to you. You could be connected to the Ascended Masters. Angel number 33 as well. There's progress here for you. Possibly you're going to be invited to social gatherings or parties or celebrations, spending time with friends, celebrating. That's going to bring you a lot of joy. We have the Lovers here, so you could have Gemini in your chart. Or there could be a decision here you need to make, or there's going to be a soulmate coming into your life here. You don't see this yet, but you need to release something first. What else do we have? We have Patience. Okay, so there's delayed gratification here when it comes to a soulmate connection, possibly for some of you, and this could have something to do with something you're not releasing. Or maybe this didn't happen before because you were doing shadow work. Be patient with your decision-making process. Whoever is meant for you will wait for you. We have worry. So what's holding you back, what's keeping you waiting, is your own fear and your own worry-based thinking. Your own anxiety is keeping you stuck. So the more you can heal your fear-based energy, the more things will accelerate. Have patience. There's a new beginning coming. And it's making you maybe worried. You're worried about this new beginning. But it's solid, it's stable, it's long-lasting, and it's prosperous. But you're keeping it maybe in a limbo because you're trying to balance out other things in your life that are worrying you. But the energy of being worried is not helping you move forward. Because there is a stable, new, long-lasting beginning here, but you're so worried about planting the right seed. And you're worried about not having the time or being able to plant it at all. What else do we have? Yeah, because you're anxious. Nine of Swords. You're anxious. You're overthinking this. You may be having sleepless nights over this. The decision is making you anxious because you want to make the right decision. You want to make sure you're not doing anything toxic here. And what's keeping you in this anxiety is the fear itself. It's the devil in the mind. You could be overworking yourself. You could be a workaholic. And maybe working too much sometimes can block your creativity as well. Too much overthinking. Page of Air. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. Overthinking, overthinking, overthinking. Research, overthinking, spying. Looking too much into things. And the advice here, Page of Water, Page of Cups. Sink into that heart space instead. You could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart. You could be a cusper. You could be an Aquarius, Pisces cusper, meaning you were born at the end of February, beginning of February, beginning of March. That is Pisces cusp season. Pisces, Aquarius cusp season. Or you could be a Gemini, Cancer cusper, meaning you were born at the end of June, beginning of July. Or you could be a Scorpio, a Libra Scorpio cusper, meaning you were born last week of October. It could be the case for you. But if you have been overthinking, the answer to unleash your creativity, to move forward, to stop worrying, is to sink into your heart space and allow your intuition to guide you through your feelings rather than your thoughts. Because your thoughts will keep you stuck. Your feelings will keep you flowing freely. Okay? Wow, pile number 3. This was your reading. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it again. Share this video if you feel someone would need this message. If you want extra content, head over to my Patreon and my TikTok. Information for that is in the description box. It's been a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all and see you soon. Bye.